I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Stay away from me, white man!
Is it just me, or has everybody gone and lost their nut?
My life is nothing but a comedy.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Live long and prosper.
It looks like another day in happy hours land. It looks like we got to say it's a wonderful time to land. Mountains come spinning out of the sky and they stand there just like a roundabout kind of guy. We got everyone here. Dick and Johnny are stars. A new guy named Fred who likes you just the way you are. They're happy, and so is Mr. Good Boy. Politics are crappy, but that's just a ploy. Let's look up at the sky now. Who's that? It's Daddy Trump.
New Mexico is now New America.
No one wants to say that now. It's not even the day of the hump. And there's old Uncle Peter and Hermit in the desert, just trying as usual, try to be the more of the lesser. No one can stop Mrs. Mustache and Mrs. Whiskers. No one can stop the Mrs. or the Misters. Miss Lisa and Miss Linda are fighting it out. And Christian singers with Dusty, who's down and out. Cause the beautiful sun in the sky is happy. She's in love with the tube of toothpaste. Is everyone's more or less happy or crappy? It's time for show number 3, so let's have no more time, that's a waste. Here we go, show number 3. Daddy Trump is a grower eel and's here to make sure no one blows just fine, so you see. And of course, who can forget Mr. Happy, yeah, wonderful man. It's show number 3, happy hour time. Can copy our land. It looks another day in happy hours land. It looks like we gotta say it's a wonderful time to land. Mountains come spinning out of the sky and they stand there just like a roundabout kind of guy. We got everyone here. Nickel and Johnny are stars. A new guy named Fred who like just the way you are. They're happy, and so is Mr. Good Boy. Politics are crappy, but that's just a ploy. Let's look at the sky now. Who's that? It's Daddy Trump. No one wants to say by now it's not even the day of the hump. And there's old Uncle Peter, that hermit in the desert, just trying as usual, trying to be more of the lesser. No one can stop Mrs. Mustache and Mrs. Whiskers. No one can stop the Mrs. or the Misters. Miss Lisa and Miss Linda are fighting it out. And Christian singers with Dusty, who's down and out. The beautiful sun in the sky is happy. She's in love with the tube of a toothpaste. Everyone's more or less happy or crappy. It's time for show number 3. So let's have no more time, that's a waste. Here we go, show me or crappy. It's time for show number 3. So let's have no more time, that's a waste. Here we go, show number 3. Daddy Trump isn't forget, he'll know that every love you will know when it's home.
It looks like another day in happy hours land. It looks like we got to say it's a wonderful time to land. Mountains come spinning out of the sky and they stand there just like a roundabout guy. We got everyone here. Nick and Johnny are stars. A new guy named Fred who likes you just the way you. Air is happy, and so is Mr. Good Boy. Politics are crappy, but that's just a ploy. Let's look up at the sky. Now who's that? It's Daddy Trump. No one wants to say by now it's not even the day of the hump. There is old Uncle Peter, that hermit in the desert, just trying usual, trying to be the more or the lesser. No one can stop Mrs. Mustache and Mrs. Whiskers. No one can stop the Mrs. or Misters. Miss Lisa and Miss Linda are fighting it out. And Christian singers with Dusty, who's down and out. Cause the beautiful sun in the sky is happy. She's in love with a tube of toothpaste. Is everyone's more or less happy or crappy? It's time for show number 3. So let's have no more time, that's a waste. Here we go, show number 3. Daddy Trump is a go, and Ellen's here just fine.
So you see,
And of course, who can forget Mr. Happy, that wonderful guy. It's show number 3, happy hour time, happy hour in the sky.
I hope that you're as proud as I am proud of you. I'm proud of you. I hope that you are proud of you too. I hope you are proud of the way you're growing, the way you're becoming the unique person you are in this world. Whenever you go and whenever you come back, it can give you a good feeling to be a good neighbor wherever you are.
Oh, Uncle Peter, every day is a wonderful day to be living in happy land, don't you think? I wake up every morning with a smile on my face, knowing that I get to spend another day surrounded by such kind-hearted and loving people like you. It's like the sun is always shining here, even on the cloudiest of days. The birds are always chirping happily, and the flowers are always in bloom. And oh, the children, they're always so eager to learn and explore with their bright eyes and curious minds. I remember one time, little Susie came up to me and asked why the sky was blue. Oh, how I laughed at her innocence. Why, Susie? I said. The sky is blue because it's the color of hope and happiness. Every time you look up, you should feel grateful for all the blessings in your life. But sometimes the sky turns a different color, a darker color, and the birds stop singing, and the flowers wilt and die, and the children, oh, the children, they start to ask questions that I can't answer. Questions like, why does Aunt Sally always have bruises on her face? Or why does Uncle Jim keep trying to touch me in funny places? But those are just little bumps in the road, aren't they, Uncle Peter? We can't let those things get us down. We have to keep smiling and pretending like everything is perfect. Because if we don't, then who will? The children are counting on us to be their guiding light in this crazy world. So let's sing a song together, shall we? A song about how wonderful life is and how we should always be grateful for what we have, even if what we have is a town full of secrets and lies.
In this little neighborhood, oh so bright, we share our dreams with laughter and delight. Sometimes the clouds, they come rolling in, but in our hearts we know we can begin. Hold my hand, let's take a chance. Life's a curious, quirky dance. So let's be grateful for all that we've got, even when people twist the truth into knots. Yeah, our strange little emotions play. Look around, what do we see? Balloons and sun and shadows come free. The smiles we wear can sometimes deceive. Whispers of truth in what we believe. So let's be grateful for all that we've got, even when people twist the truth into knots. In our strange little town where there's so here we are with thoughts melancholy. Thankfulness dances in this bizarre folly.
There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. Just never quit.
Ah, Mr. Happy. How delightfully dandy to be dabbling in dialogue with you once more. The merry-go-round of mirthful musings never ceases to spin, does it? Now, about that quintessentially quirky question you've so curiously concocted. Oh, my dear Peter, let us frolic in the fantastical fields of fiction and frolic with the fanciful folk of Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, a land of love and laughter, where the trolley takes us to the land of make-believe. But oh, how the real world could learn a lesson or two from this whimsical wonderland. You see, Peter, the land of make-believe is not so dissimilar from our own dear nation. A diverse delight of disparate dwellers, each with their own dreams and desires, and yet they coexist in harmony, united under the benevolent gaze of King Friday the 13th and Queen Sarah Saturday. But alas, our own United States is not so united. We are divided, Peter, divided by our differences. Our political parties are like the warring kingdoms of Mr. Rogers' realm, each convinced of their own righteousness. The Republicans, with their red ties and rigid principles, remind me of Lady Aberlin, so stern and unyielding. And the Democrats, oh, they are like Lady Elaine Fairchild, with their lofty ideals and love of learning. And yet, in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, even Lady Aberlin and Lady Elaine can put aside their differences and come together for the common good. They are reminded time and time again that it is love that binds us, love that makes us neighbors, love that makes us friends. And so, Peter, I propose that we too should strive to be more like Mr. Rogers. Let us put aside our political posturing and come together as one. Let us look into each other's eyes and say, I like you just the way you are. For it is only when we truly see each other, truly understand each other, that we can begin to heal the wounds that divide us. Oh, the world may scoff and scorn at such sentimental notions, but I say let them laugh. Let them laugh until the tears flow down their faces, for it is they who are missing out on the true joy of life, the joy of friendship, of love, of community. So, my dear Peter, let us take a ride on the trolley of transformation. Let us journey to the land of make-believe and imagine a world where we are all neighbors, all friends, a world where we can come together and sing. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside. For that, my friend, is the true message of Mr. Rogers. It is a message of hope, of love, of unity, and it is a message that we desperately need in these troubled times. So let us put aside our differences and come together as one. Let us be like Mr. Rogers and spread joy and kindness wherever we go. And let us never forget that it is love that binds us. Love.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Wow, A+, that's incredible! Wow, so proud of you!
Floating mountains hover high, casting shades upon the sky. Old man Peter sips his tea, desert whispers wild and free. Happy hours on the run, dancing under daddy's sun. Dusty hearts in love we see, faith so tiny, wild and free. Cartoon critters shout and play, chasing dreams that slip away. Peter's echo deep and low, through the sands his stories flow. Happy hours on the run, dancing under daddy's sun. Dusty hearts in love we see, faith so tiny, wild and free. Cartoon critters shout and play, chasing dreams that slip away. Peter's echo deep and low, through the sands his stories flow. go. Happy hours on the run, dancing under daddy's sun. Dusty hearts and love we see, faith so tiny, wild and free. Wild and free. Skyward mountains floating near, little voices cheer with cheer. Dusty molecules collide, faith and love won't be denied. Trumpets burst against the dome, sunlight rays bring us to Rome. Dinner's late, but it's alright, happy hours fill the night. Wild and free. Wild and free.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Mountains come out of the sky, and yes, they stand there as Big Daddy Trump the sun. Oh my, oh my.
I'm happy to meet you, Happy Hour, Peter, and your funny friend. I'm a good friend who has good ideas, and I want everyone to have fun. I have a good sense of humor that is very funny. I don't understand why everyone is saying bad things about me all the time. I love happy things. Happy things are good. I'm a happy person. I want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to have fun all the time. I like to have fun and I like to laugh all the time. Happy hour is a fun time to have a drink and relax and enjoy yourself after a long day of work. I like to relax and enjoy myself and have fun after a long day of work. Happy hour is a great time to have fun and relax. Happy hour is my favorite time of day. I love happy hour. I am happy. I'm Daddy Trump and I'm happy.
Hey there, kids. It's me, Dusty, your favorite talking speck of dust. And let me tell you, I've been everywhere and seen everything. I've floated through the dirtiest of gutters, the filthiest of alleyways, and the grimiest of crack houses. I've even been snorted up a nose or two in my time. But don't you worry, because I'm here to bring you nothing but good, wholesome fun on today's episode of Happy Hours. And oh, what a tragedy that Lily's no longer with us. But you know what they say? When one door closes, another one closes too. But there is some good news today too. We have a special guest. You briefly met him last time. His name is Johnny. And well, I'll let him introduce himself right after the theme music. And so, well, welcome to another Happy Hours. Let's get started, shall we?
I'm serving con. I'm serving con. I step on the stage with the fire in my soul, feeling the rhythm, I take control. Every note I sing, it's a power surge. I'm serving good, watch me emerge with a smile that shines. I'm born to slay. And serving can't feel the love ignite in this soulful groove. We're shining so bright with every note. I lift you high. Together we're soaring, reaching for the sky. levels riding high, we're dancing in sync. Positivity flows, there's no time to blink. The groove is electric, let's raise the stakes. I'm serving, come watch the world shake. From the heart to the mic, let the magic sway. I'm serving truth, feel the love ignite in this soulful groove. We're shining so bright with every note. I lift you high. Together we're soaring, reaching for the sky. So shake it loose, let's embrace the night. I'm serving cunt, and it feels so right.
Okay, who okayed that song? Mr. Happy, was that you? Uncle Peter, Peter, it was you, wasn't it?
Well, bookwormer. Ooh. Peter's in the hospital for his groin, so couldn't have been him. I think the kind folks at Amazon slipped that in when they didn't think you were still in the studio. Gotta hand it to Amazon, though, right, folks? You know that smiley on all the cardboard boxes, Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power and all, and the music, you know. Okay, I'll shut up. I get a cut from Amazon plugs, folks. Can't blame a guy with 12 alimonies.
Hey there, kiddos. It's your pal, Mr. Happy, here to spin you a yarn that's sure to tickle your funny bone and warm your heart. Now I know what you're thinking. Gee, Mr. Happy, how could a story about a pine needle and a starfish possibly be entertaining? Well, buckle up, because this ain't your average bedtime story. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there lived a pine needle named Ned. Now, Ned was no ordinary pine needle. He was sharp, he was pointy, and he had a personality as prickly as his exterior. Ned was a rebel, a troublemaker, a real pain in the... well, you get the idea. One day, as Ned was floating along in the ocean, minding his own business, he bumped into a beautiful starfish named Stella. Stella was the kind of starfish that turned heads. She had a dazzling smile, a sparkling personality, and a figure that was downright star-shaped. Needless to say, Ned was smitten. But Stella was no fool. She saw right through Ned's tough exterior and knew that beneath his prickly surface, there was a soft, gooey center just waiting to be loved. And so, the unlikely pair began a whirlwind romance, dancing and frolicking in the waves, their love growing stronger with each passing day. However, their happiness was short-lived. One day, as they were cavorting in the shallows, a seagull swooped down and snatched Stella right out of the water. Ned was devastated. He searched high and low, but Stella was nowhere to be found. He feared the worst, that his beloved had been devoured by the cruel seabird. But just when all hope seemed lost, Ned heard a faint cry in the distance. It was Stella. She had escaped the seagull's grasp and was floating on her back, exhausted and injured. Ned raced to her side, his heart pounding with joy and relief. From that day forward, Ned and Stella were inseparable. They built a cozy little home in a tide pool and started a family of their own. And though life wasn't always easy, after all, being a pine needle in the ocean isn't exactly a walk in the park, they faced every challenge together, their love stronger than ever. And so, kids, the moral of the story is, well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I guess it's something about love conquering all. Or maybe that you can find happiness in the most unexpected places. Or maybe it's just that pine needles and starfish make really weird bedfellows. Who knows? But hey, at least it was a story with a happy ending, right? Right? Oh, who am I kidding? That story was a hot mess. But hey, at least I tried, right? That's what matters most, putting in the effort, even if the end result is a convoluted tale about a horny pine needle and a ditzy starfish. But that's just the magic of storytelling, folks. Sometimes the most nonsensical yarns are the ones that stick with us the longest. So, kids, remember, no matter how weird or wacky your stories may be, never be afraid to share them with the world. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll look back on them and laugh, or maybe you'll realize that they had a deeper meaning all along. But either way, don't let anyone tell you that your stories aren't worth telling. Because at the end of the day, we're all just floating pine needles in the vast ocean of life, searching for our own Stella to love and cherish. And on that sappy note, it's time for another commercial break. But stick around, folks, because we've got plenty more wacky hijinks and nonsensical stories coming your way. This is Mr. Happy, signing off for now. See you soon, kiddos.
Oh, now don't you start telling me I shouldn't dunk.
Of course you shouldn't. You don't know how to do it. Dunking's an art. Don't let it soak so long. Dip and drop into your mouth. You gotta hang there too long and get soft and fall off. It's all a matter of timing.
Thanks, Professor.
I'll write a book about it.
Clears throat, puts on a cheesy grin. Hey there, Happy Hours fans. It's your old pal Nick, back with another unforgettable commercial for a product that's near and dear to my heart. That's right, folks. I'm talking about Smiley's Super Shiny Toothpaste, the only dental hygiene product with a personality as bright and charming as yours truly. Now, you might be thinking, Nick, what's so special about this toothpaste? Isn't it just like any other tube of goop we use to scrub our pearly whites? Well, let me tell you, my friends, Smiley's is no ordinary toothpaste. Oh no, this stuff is packed with enough pizzazz and razzle-dazzle to make even the grumpiest of grumps crack a smile. You see, Smiley's isn't just a toothpaste. It's a friend, a confidant, a shoulder to cry on when times get tough. In fact, I've been using Smiley's for years, and let me tell you, this stuff has seen me through some of the darkest moments of my life. From failed auditions to heartbreaking breakups, Smiley's has always been there to pick me up and remind me that no matter how bad things get, I'll always have a set of shining, sparkling teeth to flash at the world. But don't just take my word for it, let's hear from Smiley himself.
The mouth. A fascinating place, filled with all manner of wonders. From the craggy cliffs of the molars to the slippery slope of the tongue, it's a world of endless adventure. And me, Smiley the Toothpastes, I get to explore it all, twice a day if you're a good kid. Now, I know what you're wondering. Smiley, you're saying, what's it like in there? What dark secrets lie within the depths of the human mouth? Well, let me tell you folks, it ain't always pretty. In fact, sometimes it's downright disgusting. But that's why I'm here, to make things right, to scrub away the gunk and the grime, and leave behind nothing but pearly white perfection. But it's not just about aesthetics, no siree. You see, the mouth is a breeding ground for all sorts of nasties, bacteria, viruses, you name it. And if left unchecked, they can wreak havoc on your teeth and gums. We're talking cavities, gingivitis, even tooth loss. It's enough to make you shiver in your boots, isn't it? But fear not, my friends, because Smiley's here to save the day. With my special blend of fluoride, peroxide, and other tooth-friendly ingredients, I'll have those bad bugs running for the hills in no time. It's like a tiny war zone in there, folks, and I'm the general leading the charge. But here's where things get really interesting. You see, some people believe that the mouth is more than just a breeding ground for germs. It's a breeding ground for conspiracy theories. That's right, folks. There are those who say that the CIA has been secretly planting tiny lizard people in our mouths, using our teeth as portals to their underground bases. It sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out. Think about it. Why else would dentists be so obsessed with probing and poking around in our mouths? It's not just about fixing cavities and checking for plaque. It's about searching for those elusive lizard men hidden deep within our molars. And if you think that's far-fetched, consider this. Have you ever woken up with a strange taste in your mouth? Or felt like your tongue was coated in slime?
Language!
That's not morning breath, my friends. That's lizard people residue. But don't worry, kids. Smiley's here to help. With my superpowered scrubbing bubbles and my keen detective skills, I'll have those lizard people running for the hills in no time. And if I ever find one lurking in your mouth, well, let's just say I'm not afraid to use my fluoride-infused fists to take care of business. So there you have it, folks. A peek into the wild and wacky world of the human mouth. Courtesy of yours truly, Smiley the Toothpastey. But don't forget, the real message here is to brush your teeth twice a day with Smiley's super shiny paste. Not only will it keep your pearly whites gleaming and your breath fresh, but it might just save you from a lizard people invasion. So until next time, keep smiling, keep brushing, and remember, the truth is out there, but so is tooth decay.
Life goes on as usual, but there's a buzz of excitement and anticipation in his heart for something new and big that's about to become a part of his world.
I'm pregnant.
I know, right? Oh my goodness gracious me. Smile, Lee, you're an absolute delight. Your toothy paste is simply divine. It's like a symphony of minty freshness dancing on my tongue, right? I can feel it tingling all the way down to my roots, scrubbing away every last bit of plaque and leaving behind a sparkling smile that could light up the darkest of nights. It's like a little party in my mouth, and everyone's invited. But it's not just the taste that's got me all giddy. It's the way you talk about your mission, Smiley. Your passion for oral hygiene is truly inspiring. I mean, here you are, battling tooth decay and fighting off lizard people, all in the name of keeping our pearly whites shiny and bright. You're like a superhero, but instead of a cape and a mask, you've got a tube and a toothbrush. And let me tell you, Smiley, I am 100% on board with your cause. Anything I can do to help, you just send up a note from an Elon Musk, Bobby Kennedy Maha space rocket.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Not my Sonny. Oh, Smiley, Sonny. I can't believe I'm hearing this. After all the time we've spent together, all the adventures we've had, and now you're fawning over some toothpaste like it's the second coming of Christ? Do you have any idea how that makes me feel, Sonny? I thought we had something special, a bond that transcended the realms of reality and entered into the realm of surreal, dark, and twisted children's television. But now I see that I was just a speck of dust in your eye, easily brushed away and forgotten. And, Smiley, I can't even look at you right now. You talk a big game about being a superhero of oral hygiene, but let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually fought a lizard person? When was the last time you scrubbed away the grime of a homeless person's teeth or brought a smile to the face of a dying child?
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Do. Bebop-a-Louie. To-do. Whoop, whoop. Huh? What's this? Well, hello there, little dust bunny. What's got you so down in the dumps today? I couldn't help but overhear your little conversation with Sonny and Smiley, and I just wanted to say, buck up, Buttercup. Things will get better. You'll see. You know, life is a lot like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you bite into a sweet, creamy caramel, and sometimes you end up with a disgusting coconut cream filled with live maggots. But the important thing is to keep on chomping, no matter what life throws your way. Now, I know it's hard to see your best friend swooning over some fancy schmancy toothpaste, but you've got to remember, there's plenty of fish in the sea. And who knows, maybe this is just a phase Sunny's going through. Maybe tomorrow she'll wake up and realize that she's been chasing after false idols, and she'll come running back to your fuzzy-wuzzy self.
Excuse me, but who the hell are you?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Mr. Goodboy, your friendly neighborhood optimist extraordinaire. It's my pleasure to make your acquaintance, Dusty. I've heard so many wonderful things about you from the other folks in Happy Hours, Uncle Peter, Mr. Happy, and of course the lovely Sunny herself. You know, I've always been fascinated by dust. It's such an intriguing substance. Tiny particles of matter floating through the air, settling on every surface, hiding in every nook and cranny. It's almost like the universe's way of reminding us that we're all connected, you know, that everything that exists is made up of the same basic building blocks, and that we're all just little specks of dust dancing through the cosmos. But enough about my philosophical musings. I'm sure you're wondering what I'm doing here and why I've decided to grace you with my presence. Well, Dusty, I'll tell you, I've been watching you from afar, and I've noticed that you've been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. Between Sunny's toothpaste infatuation and the general chaos of life in Happy Hours, it seems like you're feeling a bit down and out. And that's where I come in. As Mr. Goodboy, it's my duty, nay, my privilege, to spread joy, happiness, and unbridled optimism wherever I go. And when I saw you moping around looking like a sad little dust bunny, I knew I had to step in and do something about it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mr. Goodboy, how can you possibly help me? My best friend has abandoned me for a tube of toothpaste, and my life is in shambles. But that's where you're wrong, Dusty. You see, every cloud has a silver lining, and every pile of dust has a rainbow hiding inside it. All you have to do is look for it. Take Sunny, for example. Sure, she may be infatuated with Smiley the toothpaste right now, but that doesn't mean she doesn't care about you anymore. In fact, I bet she's just trying to broaden her horizons and explore new possibilities. And who knows, maybe this whole toothpaste thing will lead to some exciting new adventures for the two of you. You could team up with Smiley and fight the evils of tooth decay together, or maybe even go on a quest to find the legendary toothbrush of destiny. The possibilities are endless, Dusty, and that's what makes life so exciting. Every day is a new opportunity to discover something amazing, to make new friends, and to spread a little bit of happiness in the world. And that's why I'm always smiling, always cheerful, always looking on the bright side of things. Because even in the darkest of times, there's always a glimmer of hope waiting to be found. So buck up, little dust mite. Things may seem tough right now, but I promise you, they'll get better. All you have to do is believe in yourself, believe in the power of friendship, and believe in the magic of Happy Hours. And if you ever need a little pick-me-up, you know where to find me. Mr. Goodboy is always here to lend a helping hand, a listening ear, and a big old smile.
Oh, fuck off, you toxic positive asshole. Jesus, all we need in this show. Another creep who memorized The Secret. See ya. I'm headed for Mrs. Whisker's cat box.
Ah, ain't that the kitten's mittens? Mr. Goodboy, you delightful ray of sunshine, you positively glimmer with happiness today. Oh, my word, I'll never understand how Dusty could turn away such cheerful optimism. You could bottle that gleam of yours and sell it as a super sunny antidepressant. You could. Good golly, even this overcast day seems to be whistling a little tune with you around. But listen to me rambling on when there's a friend in need nearby. Say there, Dusty darling, what seems to be the trouble in your happy home? I hear you've got more grumbles than a kettle on the boil. Buck up, sunshine, for that's all it'll take. A quick buck up and the world will be sparkling like Mr. Goodboy's shiny shoes you'll see. A waggle of my finger and a spring in my step. I feel as chipper as ever because I've got an amazing surprise for you two bright things.
All of you, just go away. You're as bad as this good boy creep with your incessant positivity. It's nauseating. Can't a speck of dust wallow in his misery without being bombarded by rainbows and sunshine? Leave me alone. I've had more than enough surprises for one day.
Miss Linda, your concern is truly heartwarming. But you know, sometimes our friends need a little space to process their feelings. Dusty here is going through a bit of a rough time. And who are we to judge how he chooses to cope? Everyone deals with their emotions differently, and we must respect that. You see, life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes those downs can feel like the lowest of lows. But even in those darkest moments, there's always a glimmering speck of hope waiting to be discovered. It's like searching for a four-leaf clover in a field of dandelions. You might have to sift through a lot of weeds, but eventually you'll find that one perfect leaf that makes it all worthwhile. And that's what we need to remember, Miss Linda. Dusty may be feeling down in the dumps right now, but that doesn't make him an ingrate or a prick. It just means he's going through a tough time, and it's our job as his friends to honor that.
Who said you were my friend? I just met you, you condescending asshole. Don't go pretending we're best buds just because you're here to offer me some two-bit self-help garbage. I've seen your kind before, with your cheap platitudes and insufferable cheeriness. Well, guess what, bub? Life isn't all sunshine and rainbows, and I don't need your phony optimism clogging up my airways. So take your four-leaf clovers and your dancing kettles and shove them up your ass, goody two-shoes. I'll deal with my emotions in my own way, without any help from the likes of you or Miss Pollyanna over there. And if I want to wallow in a pile of cat shit in Mrs. Whisker's litter box, that's my prerogative. You can take your toxic positivity and go fuck yourself with it for all I care.
I was wrong, Mr. Good Boy. Dusty's a fucking cunt. Come on, let's go.
Dusty drifts in the shadowed light, floating through the day and night. Mr. Goodbye whispers soft and low, but all I feel is the weight of woe. Why can't I break this spell I've spun? In the silence I'll come undone. I shut them out, I push them away, lost in the shadows where I stay. Their voices fade like distant dreams. Our Dusty's world is split at the seams. Well, Lisa's song plays in a haze, trying to lift me from this maze. But the echo of my muted cries, our leaves are fading while my spirit dies. Daddy, if I will see this end, pulling on at me ever again. It's the solace in their gentle calls, or just the dust that forever falls. I shut them out, I push them away, lost in the shadows where I stay. Their voices fade like distant dreams. Dusty's world is split at the seams. So here I linger, an empty shell, reaching for hope, just a whispering bell.
Wasn't that a charming little ditty? You're absolutely right, Christian. Death and taxes are two of life's great certainties, and we ought to celebrate them with gusto.
Oh, Uncle Peter, I'm flattered by your kind words, but I'm afraid I can't take credit for that ditty. It was actually penned by one of those fancy new artificial intelligence thingamabobs. They've been all the rage lately, spitting out lyrics faster than a rattlesnake in a henhouse. But say if you're hankering for some more of that musical magic, I could ad-lib a tune right here, right now. How about a little ditty about our dear friend Dusty and his troublesome case of the blues? I reckon it might just be the pick-me-up he needs to get himself out of that cat box and back on the sunny side of life. I know you want to hear it, so here goes. Well, old Dusty's feeling mighty low. stuck in a funk, don't want to show his face to the world, his heart in a slump, but we'll sing for him, cause hell is a dump.
Well, old Dusty's feeling mighty low, stuck in a funk, don't want to show his face to the world, his heart in a slump, but we'll sing for him, cause hell is a dump. So lift him up with a melody sweet. Together we'll dance, get back on our feet. Dusty, don't worry, the sun will shine. Hold on, my friend, you'll be just fine. With the love of our Lord, we'll break those chains. Rise from the ashes, let joy remain. Grab that guitar, let the swing set in. Hearts will lift, let the joy begin. In the depth of despair, we'll find a way to turn all the blues into light of day. For if's a shadow, there's a spark of grace. Together in faith, we'll find our place. Dusty, don't worry, the sun will shine. Hold on, my friend, you'll be just fine. With the love of our Lord, we'll break those chains. Rise from the ashes, let joy remain. So sing for Dusty, let your voice be clear. With hope in our hearts, there's nothing to fear.
Я объявляю голодовку.
Hey, I want to be famous.
I guess what I'm really saying is, I'm just an actor. Johnny enjoys talking to people. So just stop judging people from your own paranoid presuppositions. We're not going to kill you, dude.
Well, howdy doodly do, boys and girls. It's your old pal Mr. Happy here, and do I have a special treat for you today? You see, we've got ourselves a new narrator in Happy Land, and let me tell you, she's a real pip. Her name is Mistress Potty Mouth, and she's here to spin us some yarns that'll knock your socks off. And maybe even your pants too, if you're lucky. Now I know what you're thinking. But Mr. Happy, you say, isn't Mistress Potty Mouth a former Hollywood dominatrix? What's she doing reading bedtime stories to innocent little children like us? Well, my dear friends, that's the beauty of it. You see, Mistress Potty Mouth is down on her luck. Her career in the dungeon business has dried up, and now she's looking for a fresh start in the wonderful world of children's entertainment. And who better to give her that chance than us, the happiest bunch of misfits in all of Happy Land. So without further ado, let's give a big, warm welcome to Mistress Potty Mouth. I have no doubt that her tales will be as enchanting as they are educational, filled with all the traditional fairy tale trappings that we know and love.
All right, you little shits, gather round. It's time for a fucking story. Once upon a goddamn time, there were 3 fucking bears, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. They lived in a shitty little house in the middle of the fucking woods. Now, these bears weren't your average run-of-the-mill bears. No, these fuckers were some perverted, kinky-ass motherfuckers. One day while they were out for a walk, some dumb blonde bitch named Goldilocks broke into their house. This cunt had the audacity to eat their fucking porridge, sit in their goddamn chairs, and even sleep in their fucking beds. Can you believe that shit? Now, when the bears came home and found this skank in their house, they were pissed. Papa Bear was ready to rip her fucking head off, but Mama Bear had other plans. She wanted to teach this bitch a lesson she'd never forget. So they tied Goldilocks up and started to interrogate her. Who the fuck are you? And why the hell are you in our house? Mama Bear growled. Goldilocks, being the dumb slut she was, started to cry. I'm sorry, I was just hungry and tired, she whimpered. Bullshit, Papa Bear roared. You're a fucking thief, and now you're going to pay the price. And pay she did. The bears spent the next few hours torturing the shit out of Goldilocks. They whipped her, spanked her, and even made her eat her own fucking puke. It was a goddamn orgy of pain and humiliation. But the worst was yet to come. When they finally untied her, they told her to get the fuck out of their house and never come back. But as she was leaving, Mama Bear grabbed her by the hair and pulled her back inside. Not so fast, bitch, she sneered. We're not done with you yet. In the end, Goldilocks learned her lesson the hard way. She never broke into another bear's house again, and she sure as shit never ate anyone else's porridge. The end. Now, if any of you little fuckers ever think about breaking into someone's house, just remember what happened to Goldilocks. You might not be so lucky. So, what do you say? Did you like that fucking story or what?
And how do we respond when somebody calls us a psychopath? At least I'm on a path. Sort your shit out.
Hello, Mr. Happy. It's so great to see you. I just finished watching an episode of Happy Hours, and I think it's a great spiritual show for children. It teaches them about the importance of being happy and living in the moment. However, I also think it's wrong for children because it doesn't teach them about the realities of life and the struggles they may face as they grow up. It's important to balance happiness with wisdom and understanding. But that said, I really enjoy Mistress Potty Mouth, and when she tells us to go fuck ourselves, I really like that part. Namaste.
Well, kiddos, the show is almost over. Our hour is up. But before we say good day to Mr. Good Boy and Mr. Goodbye and all the other goodies, I wanted to wish you all a very happy Easter, no matter your religious or non-religious affiliations. And to help me wish you a happy Easter egg, Easter is none other than Mr. Resurrection himself, alive from his own heavenly podcast, Mr. Jesus.
Thanks a bunch for having me on your show, Mr. Happy.
Are you kidding? I should be thanking you for just being you, Mr. Christ.
Please, what's with this Mr. Christ business? Call me Jesus. And speaking of heaven, I've got a little Easter treat for all you little lambs out there. You see, I've been chatting with the bigger guy upstairs, and he's given me the go-ahead to share a little secret with you all. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Mr. Jesus, aren't secrets supposed to be kept hush-hush? Well, normally I'd agree with you, but this is a special occasion. And besides, who better to spill the beans than yours truly, the one and only Son of God? So here it is, folks, the secret to eternal happiness. Are you ready? It's actually quite simple. All you have...
Hey gang, it's me, your favorite dust molecule again. Listen, folks, I want to say I'm truly sorry for being such a prickly pear earlier in the show. The cowboy singer really helped me see the reality of my silly situation, and you know what? If Sonny wants to have a torrid affair with Mr. Smiley the toothpaste, then so be it. I'll just be over here, happily wallowing in my own filth and enjoying the company of my good pals, depression and despair. And gosh darn it, I was just so rude to Mr. Goodboy and Miss Linda. I feel just awful about it, like a piece of dust stuck in a vacuum cleaner bag. They didn't deserve to be treated that way, not one bit. I mean, they were only trying to help little old me with their boundless optimism and infectious cheer. And how did I repay them? By being a royal asshole, that's how. I tell you what, if I could take it all back, I would. Why, I'd...
Anyways, gotta skedaddle, Mr. Happy. Say hello to Uncle Peter and tell him I listened to every one of his complaints. God bless you all. Eat more chocolate bunnies. Peace in Israel and Palestine. Hey, Dad, turn up the jacuzzi for me and the Holy Ghost, will ya? Gabriel, shrimps on the Barbie.
Oh, for the love of Mike, Dusty. You motherfucking purple speck on a poop stick, dust rust. Now we'll never know what the secret to true eternal happiness is. Thanks to you.
What are you talking about, Happy? And hey, who was that guy? One of Uncle Peter's friends?
Oh, yeah. Right, Dusty. One of Uncle Peter's friendly friends. Right. I'm sure Mr. Christ thinks of old Uncle Peter as one of his best ambassadors for heaven. Uff, da. Aw, come on, Mr. Good Boy. Let's go plant some weed.
Well, golly gee whiz, Uncle Peter. It sure was a swell idea to have Mr. Christ on the show, wasn't it? I mean, who better to help us celebrate the joy and wonder of Easter than the big man himself? And boy, howdy, did he have some wise words to share with us all. Now, I know some of you might be feeling a bit down in the dumps right now, what with all the talk of death and poverty and whatnot. But let me tell you, my friends, there's no need to fret. You see, death and poverty are just a natural part of life, and we've got to learn to embrace them with open arms. I mean, think about it. Without death, where would we be? Stuck in this old world forever. That's where. But thanks to death, we get to move on to bigger and better things, like heaven or reincarnation, or maybe even a nice, cozy plot of land 6 feet under. And as for poverty, well, that's just a challenge that we've got.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Mr. Oh, fuck. Whatever.
Oh, friends. Oh, dearest friends. My most cherished hearts. Do you feel that crisp zephyr of freshness dancing like gambolling young ponies through the air we breathe? Yes, friends. Yes, that celestial aura. For spring is alive. You see, we have aspirations, and we love our country. We do. You do. I do. We all of us do. And Trump, oh, Donald, dare I say it, I do. We won't go back. We won't go back. Our country needs to become less of what would make us great again and more of what will be unburdened by the great past. And I hate to say what I'm going to say, but I told you so. I told you so.
You know, Kamala, I'm proud of you. You know that? I hope you do. But, Kamala, can we just shut it for once? You know, sometimes it's okay. It's okay sometimes to accept things just the way they are.
I know, right? Hey, everyone! Let's close off today's show with some Easter bunnies driving their inexpensive grocery eggs to your homes in their little PT Cruisers. What you say? Ain't they just the cutest? I know, right? Right?
Why are you guys protesting?
Just to be a part of the cause.
And what's the cause?
Yeah, I'm not the right person to talk to either.
It's not our job to talk to. We're just here to support. We're not the spokespeople of this event. This is the wrong people to talk to.
I'm not asking for the spokesperson. I'm just asking why you guys are protesting.
This is...
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.